guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a kind of like review, first impressions on the two Jems Couture palette. Let me show it to you guys. Yeah, Melt for Makeup did a giveaway with two Jems Couture. If you guys haven't seen my tutorial slash look that I did with the Burgundy Mermaid palette, that one is stunning, but this one is a bigger palette, as you guys can see, and this is one of their newer ones. I have almost all of them. I think I'm just missing one that also has like glitter and matte shades. So this is what it looks like. As you guys can see, you have greens and purples and yellows, this darker shade, and I don't know if you guys can really see that, but these are the shades. And this is what I used to create this look, except for the black. The black is from another palette, but we'll get into like all those shades and stuff. But for the majority of this look, I am using that palette. Before we get started, I do want to quickly give a shout out to my friend Myra and her boyfriend Alexis. They recently started a YouTube channel where they do like really fun challenges and just like couple stuff. And it's both of their channels, so if you guys want to check it out, I will leave a link up on the cards on top. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys can also check them out on there. They have the link like through their bio, but I will link them up on top. So the first thing I'm going to do is I already have my eyebrows on and my base, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this Morphe E22 brush to really just blend out any creasage that I may have, since I've been having this concealer on my lid for a bit. And then I'm going to be going into this shade right here. So these two shades here, I'm just going to be mixing both of them and adding those to my crease. I just dipped into them and you guys can see the amount of fallout. It's nothing crazy, but they are kind of powdery. Even in my last video that I made with their Burgundy Mermaid palette, the shades just blended out so stunningly. I was really impressed. They're not like the most affordable, but they're also not like crazy expensive. So I approve. And you guys can use the code LOVE10 if you guys want to get 10% off. It's not an affiliate code or anything like that. It's just a code that they always promote. So if you guys do like the look and the blendability and you guys just get a really good first impression from this video, you guys can definitely check out the link. I will have that in the link so you guys can purchase it if you guys are interested. But again, I'm not working with two Jems Couture or anything like that, but they are like fairly new. I feel like not a lot of people know about them, even though they have like 100,000 followers on Instagram. I feel like they're still pretty brand new. So as you guys can see, that blended out really well, and I was just using those two shades. So next I decided I wanted to use a pink shade. So the pink shades that I used was this one. I did want to incorporate more of like this bright pink over here, but I just decided to stick to this shade. So that gave me a really pretty look. It's not like super shown in the eye look, but it is a nice touch just to add to make sure that the following shades blend really well. So I'm just going to be adding that. I'm going to be using the Delium Tool 776 brush. If you guys are curious, this is like my #1 blending brush. This is from Morphe. It's part of their Copper Dreams brush set, and this brush is so bomb, you guys. But it comes in a set, which sucks. I wish it was sold single. It's just so nice for blending shadows. So yeah, I'm just going to be adding that shade and buffing that out. And you guys can see kind of like the tone it's creating. I'm not sure if it's picking it up on camera, but in person it transformed it into like a very nice peach shade, which like I said is going to go really well with the following one. So next I'm going to be mixing this burgundy brown shade and this more plummy pink. And I'm going to be taking my Juvia's Place brush with this one. So yeah, these two shades right here, and this is more of a tapered brush, so I just kind of dip into both back and forth, and then go in onto my crease, just like on the very socket, just back and forth to really add that depth. I'm sorry if you guys can hear any background noise. My brother and my dad are watching Netflix and the TV's pretty loud. I can hear like the cries for help over here. So yeah, they like watching scary movies. I'm not really a fan. Like the other day I watched It. By the way, I watched It in the movie theaters and I cannot deal. I was fucking shitting myself. I literally squeezed my boyfriend and my brother's arm like 10 times. I was shook. I know a lot of people were like, oh my god, that movie wasn't even scary, but it was to me. I'm just gonna blend that color out with that same Delium Tools brush. You see these little hairs that look kind of weird up here? Tell me that the best feeling isn't blending eyeshadow on top of freshly done eyebrows, because I don't know what a better feeling is. Like, once I have that shade on, I decided I needed something a little bit more deep, so I went into, oh god, the Pinky Rose Cosmetics palette, and I used this plum shade. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use that. But before I went in with that shade, I did go in with a little bit of Muse from the Oaklawn Earth palette, I believe it's called. If it isn't Earth, it's Fire, but I went in with the shade Muse, this one right here. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of that just because it's like a burgundy. Kind of like, no, it's more of like a rosy, like a very deep rose shade. By the way, have you guys seen the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette? I don't usually buy anything besides palettes from his brand. But I'm like really excited. Like, I have his Beauty Killer and the Androgyny palette, and that Blood Sugar palette is so stunning. And like the eyeshadow lover in me is just like, bitch, you know we don't have to have that. And I'm just like, yes. And it comes out a day before my birthday, so I'm like really excited. So yeah, I'm just gonna take that Morphe brush again and just gonna buff the shades to make sure it's a seamless blend. Just gotta check up close, you know, make sure it's not going into any creases. And then once I have that shade on, I'm just going to be adding some of the plum shade from that Pinky Rose Cosmetics. I'm just gonna add that kind of like on the lid and outer corner. So when I cut the crease, we still have a lot of color here and it's not washed away. It's also gonna be great base for the black that we're gonna add over here. So as always, I'm going to be taking the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Natural, and I'm going to be taking a different brush. Usually I use the Real Techniques like detail brush, but the Sonia Kashuk number 110 is like so bomb. I highly recommend it. It's like super nice. So I'm just gonna add that onto the brush and kind of place this and make it like a very rounded. Quickly, I'm gonna grab this gold shade at the bottom of the palette, and I'm going to like really pack that on. I'm not using any glitter glue or anything of that sort. I'm literally just packing it on. I figured that that's like what really helped with this shade over here. It was just like really packing it on. So that's what we're gonna do. And now it's time to add the black shade. The reason I add the black after is just so like that line that's there can kind of like not be so visible. So I know you guys can just go in and use like a random black shade from any palette, but I'm just gonna use this palette from Wet n Wild. It's called the Studio Eyeshadow Palette in Coming in Latte, and I'm just gonna take that black. And you can build it up really slowly. That's what I'm doing. Just kind of adding it bits by bits to that outer corner. Just because I don't want it to like just stay and not blend. But this shadow blends out really well. And then once I've added that out to the outer corner, I'm just going to take my brush that I used to apply like that plum shade. I'm really going to just use that to blend that outer corner. So I kind of don't want to bore you guys and do like my face routine and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead, add lashes, finish my makeup, just kind of listen to music, and yeah, I will come back once I am done with the finished makeup look. But for right now, I just kind of want to do the first impressions and not show you guys my whole face because it's literally the same routine. Okay guys, so here's the finished look using the Two Gems Couture Glam palette. I know that it's a little bit, well, at least when I watch videos, I like them doing their whole face, but I feel like sometimes that gets too long because your girl just is slow as hell. So yeah, I really love it. If you guys are interested on what I'm wearing on my lower lash line, yeah, taffy and tulips, I use that on my lower lash line. But overall, my thoughts on the Two Gems Couture palette is that I love it. I like it a lot. It's definitely going to be something that I feel like I can reach for. There's not too much separation or anything in the glitter. Like I said, just like a little bit of creasage, but I don't think it's going to be something that's going to wear off or anything like that. So yeah, I really like it. I think it's great. My lip color is a combination of NYX Natural Lip Liner and Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade called Sellout. Then I have my Mega Glow, like really worn out Mega Glow Precious Highlighter all over, Precious Petal Highlighter on my cheeks. And like I said, the lashes are from Miss Lashes. Have a box. They're in the style 370. I hope you guys found it helpful, and you guys can check out all the links and Two Gems Couture on Instagram because I believe that is where they're mainly right now. I don't think they have a Twitter or Facebook, but I will leave all of their stuff linked below. Before you click out, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. And if you guys would like to be notified, you guys can always hit the little bell. It's down there, and you guys will get a notification every single time I upload. But not maybe always on time because I be getting my notifications sometimes like 3 hours later. So yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you guys on my next one.